20 indoor plants that instantly clean the air. Have you ever stopped to think that the air inside your home might be dirtier than the air outside? This happens because of cleaning products, new furniture, paint, smoke, and even dust. But did you know that some plants can help make the air cleaner and healthier? They work like small natural filters, removing bad things from the air and releasing oxygen. And the best part, many of them are easy to care for and make the house more beautiful. In this text, we are going to talk about 20 plants that clean the air quickly. You don't need to be a gardening expert to have these plants at home. We will explain everything in a simple way, as if we were talking in the kitchen over a coffee. Why does the air inside the house get dirty? Imagine that you have just painted the living room wall. The smell of paint stays strong for days, doesn't it? Or when you use a strong-smelling cleaning product, such as bleach or furniture polish. These products release substances into the air that, in excess, can be harmful to your health. Even your new couch or carpet can give off strange smells for a while. Another example, have you ever noticed that, on very hot days, the plastic on toys or household appliances seems to give off a smell? This also pollutes the air. Even cigarette smoke or gas stove smoke makes the air heavy. And we can't forget the dust, which accumulates in every corner and makes allergy sufferers sneeze. All of this leaves the air inside the house full of things that are not good for you. That's where plants come in. They absorb some of these bad substances and return cleaner air for us to breathe. How do plants clean the air? Plants do a job similar to that of a water filter, only with air. They pull dirty air through their leaves, use what they need to grow, and release clean air back. Some plants are better at this than others because they have bigger leaves or can absorb more bad substances. For example, think of a sponge. If you spill water on the floor, the sponge absorbs the water and becomes wet. Then, you wring out the sponge and it releases the water back. Plants do something similar with the air. They absorb dirt from the air and release clean oxygen. But it's not magic. Plants won't make the air in your home 100% pure like that of a forest. They help, but they do not replace good ventilation, opening the windows every day, or avoiding very toxic products. The ideal is to combine plants with other care. The 20 plants that clean the air quickly now. Let's get to know the 20 plants that are great for making the air cleaner. Let's talk about each one of them, how to care for them and where to place them in the house. 1. Sword of St. George. This plant is almost indestructible. It can withstand lack of water, low light, and even air conditioning. It's great for those who travel a lot or forget to water their plants. It removes substances such as benzene, found in paints and plastics, and formaldehyde, found in furniture and cleaning products, from the air. You can place it in the bedroom, living room, or even the bathroom. 2. Peace lily. This plant has bright green leaves and white flowers. She likes shady and humid places, like bathrooms. The peace lily helps remove ammonia, found in cleaning products, and mold from the air. But be careful, it is toxic to pets, so avoid it if you have a dog or cat at home. 3. Boa constrictor. The boa constrictor is a plant that grows like a vine. It's great for placing on high shelves or hanging. It likes indirect light and doesn't need a lot of water. It helps remove formaldehyde and benzene from the air. It is a resistant plant and grows quickly. 4. Bamboo palm. This palm tree is small and looks beautiful in pots indoors. She likes indirect light and needs water regularly. The bamboo palm helps remove formaldehyde and xylene, present in paints and plastics, from the air. It's a great option for living rooms and bedrooms. 5. Aloe vera. Aloe vera. Everyone knows aloe vera because of the gel that helps treat burns. But it also cleans the air. It removes formaldehyde and benzene. It likes direct sun, so it is ideal for placing near windows. In addition to cleaning the air, you can also use the gel to care for your skin. 6. Fern. The fern is a classic plant, which many people have had at home. She likes humidity and indirect light. It is great for removing formaldehyde and xylene from the air. You can place it in the bathroom or kitchen, where there is more humidity. Just don't forget to water frequently. 7. Chrysanthemum. This plant has colorful flowers and is easy to find in flower shops. It helps remove ammonia, benzene, and formaldehyde from the air. It likes direct sun, so it is best to place it near windows. The flowers last a few weeks, but then the plant can be thrown away or replanted. 8. Dracaena. The Dracaena is a tall plant, with long, colorful leaves. There are several types, such as the Dracaena marginata, with red leaves on the edges, and the Dracaena fragrans, with green and yellow leaves. It helps remove formaldehyde, benzene, and trichloroethylene, present in solvents, from the air. It likes indirect light and doesn't need a lot of water. 9. English ivy. This plant is a climbing plant that can be placed in hanging pots or on shelves. It helps remove formaldehyde, benzene, and mold from the air. It likes indirect light and needs water regularly. It's a great option for bathrooms because it helps control humidity. 10. Ficus elastica, Borodera. This plant is large and has bright green leaves. It helps remove formaldehyde from the air. It likes indirect light and doesn't need a lot of water. It is a resistant plant, but it can shed leaves if it is moved frequently. 11. Chlorophytum, Thai. This plant is easy to care for and grows quickly. It helps remove formaldehyde, xylene, and carbon monoxide from the air. It likes indirect light and needs water regularly. It's a great option for those who are starting to care for plants. 12. Anthurium. Anthurium has bright green leaves and red, pink, or white flowers. It helps remove ammonia, formaldehyde, and xylene from the air. It likes indirect light and humidity, so it is ideal for bathrooms. The flowers last a long time. 13. Philodendron. The philodendron is a climbing plant with heart-shaped leaves. It helps remove formaldehyde from the air. It likes indirect light and doesn't need a lot of water. It is a resistant and easy to care for plant. 14. Aglaonema. This plant has green leaves with white or red spots. It helps remove formaldehyde and benzene from the air. It likes indirect light and needs water regularly. It is a beautiful and easy to care for plant. 15. Kalanchoe. The kalanchoe is a succulent with colorful flowers. It helps remove formaldehyde from the air. It likes direct sun and doesn't need a lot of water. It's a great option for those who forget to water their plants. 16. Gerbera. Gerbera is a colorful flower that helps remove benzene and trichloroethylene from the air. It likes direct sun and needs water regularly. The flowers last a few weeks, but then the plant can be thrown away or replanted. 17. Areca bamboo. This palm tree is tall and elegant. It helps remove formaldehyde, benzene, and trichloroethylene from the air. It likes indirect light and needs water regularly. It is a great option for living rooms and offices. 18. St. George's spear. This plant is similar to the St. George's sword, but has wider leaves. It helps remove formaldehyde and benzene from the air. It likes indirect light and doesn't need a lot of water. It is a resistant and easy to care for plant. 19. Orchid. Orchids are delicate plants, but they help remove xylene from the air. They like indirect light and need little water. They are great for placing in bathrooms, because they like humidity. 20. Cactus. Cacti are plants that need little water and like direct sun. They help remove carbon dioxide from the air at night, so they're great for putting in your bedroom. Furthermore, they are easy to care for and give your home a desert style. How to care for these plants? Now that you know the 20 plants, let's give you some general care tips. Watering. Most plants like water, but not excessively. The ideal is to water when the soil is dry to the touch. If the soil is damp, wait a little longer. Plants like cacti and succulents need little water. Light. Some plants like direct sun, such as aloe vera and kalanchoe. Others prefer indirect light, such as peace lily and dracaena. Observe where the light hits your home and choose the right place for each plant. Humidity. Plants such as fern and anthurium like humidity. If the air in your home is very dry, you can spray water on the leaves from time to time. Fertilizer. Plants need nutrients to grow. You can use organic fertilizer, such as earthworm humus, or chemical fertilizer, sold in gardening stores. Follow the instructions on the packaging. Pruning. Some plants, such as boa constrictors and philodendrons, grow quickly and can become very large. If this happens, you can prune the leaves or branches to keep the plant at the desired size. Where to place plants in the house. Each plant has an ideal place in the house, depending on the light and humidity it needs. See some suggestions. Bedroom. Plants like St. George's sword, aloe vera, and cactus are great for the bedroom because they release oxygen during the night. Avoid plants with very fragrant flowers, as they can cause headaches. Living room. Plants such as bamboo palm, dracaena, and Ficus elastica look beautiful in the living room. They help to make the air cleaner and add a touch of nature to the environment. Kitchen. Plants such as fern, anthurium, and chlorophytum are good for the kitchen because they like humidity. They help remove substances released during cooking from the air. Bathroom. Plants such as peace lily, English ivy, and orchid are ideal for the bathroom because they like humidity and low light. They help control mold and keep the environment cooler. Office. Plants such as boa constrictor, Aglaonema, and bamboo areca are great for the office. They help remove substances released by printers and computers. How long do plants take to clean the air? Plants start cleaning the air as soon as you put them in your home, but it doesn't happen right away. They gradually improve air quality as they grow and adapt to the environment. To have a faster effect, you can place several plants in the same room. A study by NASA, the United States Space Agency, showed that, in a closed environment, one plant every 10 square meters already makes a difference. In other words, if your living room is 20 square meters, 2 or 3 plants will help a lot. But remember, plants don't work miracles. They help, but do not replace other precautions, such as opening the windows every day to ventilate the house and avoid very toxic products. What plants to avoid if you have pets? Some plants can be toxic to dogs and cats. If you have a pet at home, avoid the following plants: peace lily, St. George's sword, boa constrictor, philodendron, anthurium. Kalanchoe. If your pet eats these plants, he may experience vomiting, diarrhea, or other health problems. Always do your research before purchasing a new plant if you have pets. Final summary: having plants indoors is a great way to make the air cleaner and the decor more beautiful. The 20 plants we've listed here are easy to care for and help remove bad substances from the air, such as formaldehyde, benzene, and ammonia. To choose the right plant, think about the place where you are going to place it, whether it has direct or indirect light, whether it is humid or dry, and the time you have to take care of it. Plants such as St. George's sword and cactus are ideal for those who forget to water. Plants such as fern and anthurium need more attention. Remember that plants help, but they don't solve all problems. Open the windows every day to ventilate the house. Avoid very toxic cleaning products and keep the house clean to reduce dust. With these tips, you will have a healthier and more lively home. And the best part, without spending a lot of money or needing advanced gardening knowledge. Just choose the plants that suit you best and start taking care of them. The air in your home will thank you. Here are some more practical tips for you to make the most of your air purifying plants. If you live in a small apartment, don't worry. Many of these plants look beautiful in small pots and even on shelves. The peace lily, for example, is compact and adapts well to low-light environments. Chlorophytum, or Thai, is perfect for hanging near the kitchen window, as it grows quickly and filters out common pollutants in this environment, such as stove gases. Another easy-to-care-for plant is the boa constrictor. It grows like a vine and looks beautiful on tall furniture or bookshelves. In addition to cleaning the air, it adds a special charm to the environment. If you have children or pets at home, it's good to know that some plants can be toxic if ingested. In this case, opt for safe plants such as bamboo palms or violets, which are harmless and also leave the air cleaner. For those who like a more tropical look, the Adam's rib is a great choice. It grows well in environments with indirect light and humidity, such as bathrooms. Just don't forget to clean the leaves from time to time with a damp cloth, as dust can make it difficult for the plant to breathe and do its purification work. If you travel a lot or spend little time at home, invest in resistant plants, such as Zamioculca. It survives even with low light and sporadic watering. Another option is the cactus, which in addition to cleaning the air, requires almost no care. And don't forget, the more plants you have, the better. But you don't need to fill the house all at once. Start with 2 or 3 and gradually increase them. This way, you get used to the care and see how they adapt to your space. Finally, remember that plants are not just decorative. They bring life into the home, improve mood, and even help you breathe better. So, choose your favorites, take care of them with care, and enjoy all the benefits they have to offer. The planet and your health will thank you. Here are some more tips for you to make the most of your air purifying plants. If you live in a small apartment, don't worry. Many of these plants adapt well to pots and even look beautiful on shelves or corners of the room. The St. George sword, for example, is great for those who have little space. It grows upwards, doesn't take up much space, and can withstand environments with air conditioning or little ventilation. Another plant that fits into any corner is the peace lily. In addition to cleaning the air, it produces delicate white flowers that make the environment happier. And the best part, it lets you know when it needs water, because its leaves start to wilt. This way, even those who are forgetful can take care of it without any problems. If you have children or pets at home, it is important to choose safe plants. Some, such as philodendron and anthurium, can be toxic if ingested. In this case, opt for plants such as bamboo palms or fern, which are harmless and also help to humidify the air, which is great for those who suffer from allergies or dryness. For those who like a more modern look, the boa constrictor is an excellent choice. It has green and yellow leaves that grow in a cascade, perfect for hanging in tall vases or leaving on furniture. And the best part, it adapts to different light levels, from darker environments to places with indirect sun. If you want a plant that does it all, try Chlorophytum. It is known as the spider plant because of its long shoots that look like little legs. In addition to purifying the air, it produces small seedlings that you can replant and give to friends. It is a plant that multiplies easily and also adds a special charm to the environment. And don't forget to clean your plant's leaves from time to time. Dust and dirt can hinder their ability to absorb pollutants. A damp cloth or a quick shower, for smaller plants, will do the trick. This way, they look beautiful and continue working to make the air in your home cleaner. Lastly, remember that each plant has its own personality. Some like more water, others prefer dry soil. Some need sun, others do well in the shade. The secret is to observe and learn from them. Over time, you will know exactly what each one needs, and you will see how rewarding it is to take care of living beings that, in return, take care of you. So, get started today. Choose 1 or 2 plants, place them in a place you like, and see how they transform your home. In addition to making the environment more beautiful, you will feel the difference in air quality and even in your well-being. And if one doesn't work out, don't give up. Try something else until you find the one that suits you and your space. After all, having plants at home is a simple and natural way to live better.